being a good student. So officially, when it comes down to it, I started the program initially just wanted to absorb. So when it comes down to it, just being a good student, taking a lot of notes, knowing what spaces to put yourself in, taking note, asking a lot of questions, just being overall a general sponge. I feel like most people do start the program thinking that like a new industry, they don't even know where to start, but the whole blueprint is quite easy. It's just a matter of using it to your advantage. So I would say just being a good student, staying coachable, understanding that you have to put your ego to the side, understanding you're going to make mistakes, and that's kind of the beauty of it along the way. So first off, my name's Alyssa. I'm originally from Canada. I moved here 6 months ago now, just wanting to start fresh. My background was in retail sales before, and it was a commission sales associate position. But I found that there wasn't much progression, so I kept hitting walls. So I looked at the assistant manager's lifestyle, and I said I didn't really want it. So when I came here, the first thing that I found was actually progression. The idea that I can build my lifestyle that I want, but also build the career that I want. Okay, so the first couple of skills that I developed within the business itself when I first started was actually the psychology of people in general. When you look at why someone wants a product, being able to tailor the product to the person themselves is a really, really amazing skill to have, not just in this business, but in life, understanding people's wants and desires. As I think a main skill that I actually used as well was actually the negotiation skills in itself, understanding the wants and then being able to then agree with somebody on kind of compromising. So I feel like those were the two main skills that I actually developed within my first couple of weeks of being here that I don't just use in this job itself, but I use every aspect of my life. So I think the other skills that I developed was just genuinely being able to have more control over not only conversations and the interactions I have with people, making sure that it comes to a positive outcome, but also at the end of the day, that technically means you have more control over your life too. The way that you have conversations with people in your life, in your personal life, in your professional life, being able to navigate that into the direction that you need to go for not only just yourself, but the people around you. I think people tend to forget, not only in this business, but you're constantly surrounded by teams, whether it be people in your life, friends, family. Driving that to a positive outcome, I think, happens in any single business in itself. The biggest thing I've learned about myself through the program is that it's all mind over matter. At the end of the day, I think everyone psychologically hits what they call the ceiling. So they think their personal progression is here, so then they only raise to here. This business kind of allows you to keep pushing and constantly just be chasing like the next progression line, which I think has surprised me in so many ways and what I'm capable of doing. And it's made me challenge myself to be bigger. So I think that happens for everyone in the program. The really, really phenomenal thing. The best advice I would give to myself on day one or someone new in the industry on day one is to put your ego to the side. I think normally we hold on to our ego so tight, and naturally that's a very natural thing to happen because they're there to protect us. But in our line, and when we're constantly challenging ourselves, we have to put our egos to the side, be in the best rooms of people who are better than us, learn, grasp, understand one thing that we're, trying and struggling on, and actually then master it and then move on. Like the best advice.